AA claims that it saves millions of lives, yet no AA member who posts on my videos can ever show me the source, the data, the research that validates these millions saved. Also, let's define saved. If by saved you mean converted into a the religion of Alcoholics Anonymous, then maybe that's true. So this comment says, AA deserves all the credit in the world for saving millions of alcoholics. Inherent in this comment is a belief system that I think is bullshittery. I don't believe in the word alcoholics. It's not something you could be diagnosed in the United States. It's called alcohol use disorder, and it's about your drinking. There's no such thing as untreated alcoholism. That's literally a term that Bill made up that defines people who don't work his program. Literally, it's made up. It's not for everybody, but it works if you work it. If by it works if you work it, what is meant is it creates abstinence, sobriety, then we got to look at the data. Now, depending upon where you look, it's about a 5% success rate with Alcoholics Anonymous. That's a 95% failure rate. It works if you work it is the mentality that is very, very harmful for an individual to have in their own mind when they're in the 95%, when they're in the majority that it doesn't work for. So they're thinking that there's something wrong with them. If they do more of what's not working, then maybe it will work. It can lead to shame spirals and people feeling like there is no hope for them. Because if they keep doing it and it's not working, they think that there's something wrong with them. They're told they're not honest enough or they didn't do enough of their amends. Instead of the reality is that the system is the problem, not the individual. Like, I've heard somebody say, like, rule number 1 of cults is we're not a cult. And rule number 2 of cults is you're the problem. So AA says if it doesn't work, it's you. It always works for us. But the reality, if we look at data, that's not true. Any platform that's out there to help people get better from alcoholism or addiction gets my vote every day of the week. I believe in addiction. Obviously, addiction's real, but alcoholism is not a vibe. And what we're talking about here in these videos is deprogram from the harmful ideology of Alcoholics Anonymous. We're not talking about getting sober. If you're looking for AA alternatives, I have a playlist on Sobriety Bestie YouTube about AA alternatives. There's plenty of them out there, and most of them have a higher success rate than Alcoholics Anonymous. Let me know what you think in the comments.